You're welcome.
Okay.
I'm Erin.
This is Erin. She's my roommate. She's not a math major. She doesn't know anything about math. Okay, so we learned about spherical geometry, which is different than Euclidean geometry. So Euclidean geometry is the idea that, like, it's, like, 2D, right? So, like, this is, like, Euclidean geometry, like, anything that's, like, 2D, like a map, a square, a triangle, right? You, like, draw those. So the thing is we learned about spherical geometry in a sphere. So we learned about drawing shapes on the surface of a sphere. What?
Okay, but, like, so you said Euclidean geometry is 2D?
Yeah.
So if we're making this 4D, can it be a sphere? Can it also be, like, a square? Or, like, a triangle? Or is it always going to be a sphere?
Yeah, well, you probably can have it be other shapes, but, like, we only talked about spherical.
Okay, continue.
Spherical, 2D.
Okay.
In this case, on the surface of a sphere,
okay,
rather than a surface of a cube or any other shape, right?
Okay, yep.
Okay, so we talked about drawing shapes on the surface of the sphere. So, like, not through the surface, but, like, on the surface. So, you know the equator is, like, right in the middle of the Earth? Okay, so the equator is what's called a great circle, meaning that if you were to slice the Earth in half, it would cut it directly in half.
Okay.
So the shortest distance for any 2 points creates a great circle. That's like when you see, like, 2 points drawn on a map, like if you ever fly to Europe or anything, like the path for the airplane is always, like, curved. It's because it's, like, drawing that great circle and it's the shortest path. Oh, okay. From 2 points. So when you create a shape on the sphere, you have to have each line be a great circle. Okay. So the shortest distance between 2 points, right? Okay, so if you were to draw... Okay, so it's 90 degrees, right? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Like, if I draw it correctly. Okay, so the thing about the sphere is that you can create a shape that has only 2 vertices on it, which is different than on a flat surface, right? So you only have two vertices. Isn't that so weird? Which you can't create on a flat surface, right? One here and one there. Okay, so do you agree that if I were to cut this in half? Okay, so now do you see a triangle? Do you see a triangle, yeah? So each one of these is a great circle. And we know those 2 are 90 degrees, and then these 2 are also going to create 90 degrees, and these 2 are also going to create 90 degrees. So that means there's 3 90-degree angles.
Wait, but isn't a triangle 180?
Yeah, on a flat surface, 2D. So
the 3D, rules change when it's 3D? Yeah. Okay.
So 3D, the angles are going to be greater. The angles are going to add up to greater than 180.
So is there a set quantity? Like, will it always be 270, or what will it be?
No, it's going to be different. I don't know. It just said greater than 180. Because you have, 390 degrees. But the thing is it's really hard to, like, draw another example of, like, a triangle that doesn't look like this, because you have to have 3 great circles. So, like, it's really hard to, like, pick 3 random points and be like, yeah, like, this is actually a triangle. Because, like, if they don't create a great circle, it's, like, a whole thing. So,
that's so weird that it's 270, though.
Yeah. And then if you do it with a square, it's the same thing. It's greater than 360. Yeah. But, like, it's really hard to draw a square on here. Like, that was one of our assignments, like, in class. And I was like, couldn't tell you. Because you have to have the great circles. So, like, that, you can't draw that, right? Like, you could claim that's a square, but the thing is this one isn't a great circle. So it's not actually a square. Oh. Because it's not the shortest distance between 2. Because, like, if you're on a 2D, it's, like, the shortest distance is just, like, the line, right? Yeah. But, like, so you wouldn't, like, go out here and then, like, come back to a point, right? So, like, it's the same on a sphere, but you have to, like, find that shortest distance. That's why it's harder to draw a square. I have no idea how to draw a square. Okay. So, anyways, that's what we learned. Is that cool?
Yeah. I'm enlightened. Thank you.